Hello everyone, welcome back to Straight to VOD, the number one place you can get movie reviews for movies that you can watch from the comfort of your own home. So after watching this film, I have started questioning whether or not we actually need rated R animated films. I see people online all the time saying that this film needs to be rated R. If it was rated R, this animated film would have been so much better. And sure, there are some exceptions to that where I can see it working, but ultimately, I don't really think that it's necessary. I feel like you can tell amazing stories with adult themes in it and not needing it to be rated R. But hey, let's get real. Most of y'all just want to see cartoon characters get it on. And I see you guys in that Zootopia 2 trailer comment section. Y'all nasty. But who knows, maybe I'm just traumatized right after watching this movie Fixed, and I don't really understand the reason why we want more movies like this. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do we need rated R animated films? Will it make it better? Let me know in the comments down below. But without further ado, let's get into the movie Fixed. Now, Fixed is about a dog who's about to get his balls chopped off, and him and his friends go on night on the town, the last night at the town, to use his balls. You know, I'm not going to give you a detailed synopsis about this movie because this movie doesn't really care. But the big surprise, at least for me, was that the director and writer of this film did Samurai Jack. You know, they did Dexter's Laboratory. They did Symbiotic Titan. You know, these are like some of the best TV cartoon shows of my childhood. And to think that this guy that did Dexter's Laboratory did this is kind of... I don't know what to think. The guy that wrote this...
Hours! Enough. We have lost the sword because of you. I have kept us alive! He's the one who has taken it from us. He knows where it is! No. I've let you consume me for far too long.
Did this.
Oh, Bull. You've been tapping Nana since we were pups. She's nothing but trouble. When are you gonna learn?
I know, I'm sick, but she just smells so old. It's enchanting.
You need to stop. Just cut it off. Go cold turkey.
Trust me, I've tried. Thanksgiving dinner was never the same.
You know, we all have bad days sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting with this film because once I saw the poster for it, should have known. Honestly, my biggest issue with this film is that this film doesn't really have that much to say. It's not really that interesting. And it's not because what you think. You know, this movie is samey. We've seen this type of film before. I mean, take your pick of the perspective from a pet film. There's a ton, but that's not the reason why I found this movie to be disinteresting for me. You know, those movies that I mentioned that are just like this one with the perspective of a pet, they all have something different with them and that makes them unique and enjoyable. Well, I mean, this movie wasn't enjoyable. It's kind of similar to this movie. And before you start going in the comment section and start typing and saying that I don't get this movie, you know, I'm a prude, you might be right. But, you know, I don't think so because I grew up in the early 2000s and I watched all 5 of the American Pie films and I watched all 5 of the Scary Movie films, and those films are raunchy. And I watched plenty other raunchy stuff in the early 2000s. I mean, Tom Green was a thing. Don't know? Look it up. Maybe don't look it up. But for Fixed, I feel like it's just raunchy just because. There's not really a message or story in this movie. It just kind of is like, hey, you want to see dog buttholes and them humping things? Here you go. But hey, if you're a fan of staring at dog buttholes for an hour and 26 minutes, then this might be the movie for you. And I even kind of feel weird saying that this animation is good because it is kinda, but then when we have images like this, I just don't know if I can, you know, in good conscience, say that this animation is good. Maybe this is the same feeling that my mom had when she caught me watching Ren and Stimpy at 1 a.m. when I was younger. I will say that the voice acting kind of kept me watching at least. You have Idris Elba playing a dog in here, and I don't know why that fits, but he does an amazing job. And every time he was on screen, he had some lines I thought it was hilarious because you have like Idris Elba's voice, but he kind of makes it like a dog, and it works really well. And everybody else is doing a really good job. And just for that, I was just like, okay, kind of want to see where the story goes because I just want to hear more of the dogs talking in these weird voices. But that's where my praise and my review for this movie is, because there isn't even that much to talk about this film. Like I said, I kind of just sat there and watched it, and I was uninterested from beginning to end. There isn't really anything new in this type of film. We've seen this kind of stuff before, which I hate that being my negative for this film, because I'm the kind of person that can watch a movie that is very samey and has so many different iterations and be okay with it as long as there's something interesting. But like I said, there isn't really that much here with this movie fixed. If you're into the weird stuff that's happening in this film, it might be for you. Maybe the humor is your type of humor. You like that stuff. Of course, comedy is subjective, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you like this movie fixed? Did you hate it? Are you gonna watch it? Let me know if we need R-rated animated films. Is there a clamoring for it? After this one, I could say I don't need it. But as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do all that stuff, and remember, keep watching movies.